Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Villanova versus Maryland college basketball matchup on Friday, November 17th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks on YouTube, social media. We do it on pickdawgz.com as well as sportschatplace.com. And when you give out that many free picks, you're going to like some more than others. And those are our premium picks that you can get at the premium picks tab at Pickdawgz. And use the discount code PICK to get 15% off our best bets. Of course, we also now have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. These are not available on the website. You need to text the number you see on the screen. And if you make big bets like I do, you're going to love it. But let's get to this one. We've got Villanova taking on Maryland. Both these teams suffering some disappointing defeats early in the season, but the thing is, I don't think any of it is all that surprising. You know, Villanova now a year removed from the Jay Wright era at Villanova, you know, from his surprising exit as head coach. And, you know, this Villanova team is absolutely stacked. So when we saw them lose to Penn outright last time out as an 11.5-point favorite, well, it was pretty much a head scratcher. And for me, it was a bankroll buster because I had a pretty big wager there on Villanova in that one, as I thought that they would take care of business because the roster just is so stacked. But what I saw in that game when I was watching it and watching my money go down the drain was that Villanova just seemed to have this sense of urgency to them way too early and put way too much pressure on themselves to hit tough shots and take bad shot selection. And I think that was the difference maker in that game. Penn just grabbed easy rebounds and also just was really efficient in their shooting, really only shooting good shots and taking advantage of Villanova's, you know, frantic efforts. And I think Villanova, when we saw them in their first game against American, it was nothing like that. I mean, they're just absolutely stacked this year. They went out and hit the transfer portal extremely hard, and I mean, they must have paid a fortune for this team. Meanwhile, on the other side of it, Maryland 1-2 coming into this one. Yeah, we liked UAB against them in that earlier matchup, and UAB took care of it. Actually, Wayne asked me on the live show who I liked in that game, and I told him I liked UAB straight out. We also had Davidson against Maryland as well. In that one, Maryland was an 11.5-point favorite. That UAB game, they were a 6-point favorite, losing both of those games outright. The only game that they won was against Mount St. Mary's. They were a 20-point favorite and only won by 15. So it looks like tough sledding for a Maryland team that 2 years ago was super disappointing. Had, you know, Mark Turgeon got fired. Then last season seemed to come back a little bit. And then this year, well, they actually lost one of their best players to Villanova through the transfer portal. It's just not bouncing right for Maryland. And I think Villanova, more of a team that's probably watching that film against Penn and probably set to go on a heater. I'm going to take Villanova in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free in the way they work. They show you how often the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.